Paul, 90 plus minutes played, finished with a point. After the first minute though, a couple of us were a wee bit worried. What's your summary overall of the game?
Yeah, I think we got off to, as you say, a terrible start. The last thing you want to do is come up here, give a cheap corner away and lose a goal off it. And we know Arbroath are a massive threat at set plays, from corners and free kicks. And as I say, it was a cheap corner we gave away. And Arbroath have got themselves 1-0 up after 90 seconds. And I think for 15 minutes after that, we really had to dig in. Arbroath put us under a good bit of pressure there. They are a very direct team. We've sort of put a makeshift back four together, which I think at the end of the day they did well. And we gradually got ourselves back into the game. And Matt has nicked a wee goal. Just his endeavour, his work rate to get there, enthusiasm to get there, and he's managed to get in us, 1-1 at half time. And I felt for the sort of last 50 minutes of the first half we were the better team, and we were starting to cause Arbroath a few problems.
And looking at aspects of us taking that 3-1 lead, I thought the link between Varian and Poplatnik was excellent, backed up by some really battling displays in midfield.
Yeah, you're going to come in here and it's going to be a battle. At the back for our guys in the midfield. There's not going to be a lot of football played. I think as the game went on, maybe after 60 minutes, Sam Stanton was able to get his foot in the ball and make some really good passes from there. But I thought our front two were absolutely outstanding again. I think they've been outstanding the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I think we're probably the only team that's come up here and scored 3 goals against Arbroath in the league. And I thought that they caused them problems all afternoon. And delighted for Matic, 3 goals in 3 games I think he's on now, but more delighted for Ethan Varian. The work rate that Ethan puts in every game, and he doesn't get his just rewards with goals, so I'm absolutely delighted to see him get his goal today. But just touching back on that, to get ourselves that 3-1 up, we didn't defend well enough for the next. You get 3-1 up, 2-goal lead, you want to defend well for the next sort of 10 minutes, and I think we lost 2 goals in 5 minutes, and obviously gave them a huge lift, put them on the front foot from there, and I felt we had to defend a lot of things from there, but we had a wee chance at the end of the game. I think it was Sam Stanton at the far post nearly nicked it to possibly get us the win.
And despite conceding that 3-1 lead to let them back in at 3-0, the makeshift centre defence that we talked about on Thursday, it was Dave Mackay and Liam Dick. I thought Liam Dick up against Jack Hamilton did really well, and the entire back four performed well. Yeah,
you lose 3 goals and you have a look, but we defend as a team, and as I say, we didn't defend the cross balls particularly well in the second half there, and lost 2 goals from there. But that's Arbroath. They put you under so much pressure. They get balls into the box, and they've always got lots of players there looking for the second ball. So no, I thought Dave Mackay again. I've got to mention Big Dave's. He's had a couple of bounce games in probably 3 months since his time at Edinburgh City finished. So all credit to Dave for battling away and getting through the 90 minutes. Great for him to go and show his fitness to get 90 minutes under his belt.
Jamie Gullen went down injured and had to come off. What are the initial signs from him?
Jamie said when he came off to me he felt something pop. I think he's away to the hospital just now to get a wee x-ray. I'm not sure if it's his shoulder from there, but we'll just have to see it. And it's just a luck we've got carrying just now. There's so many injuries, and obviously suspensions today as well. We're just not carrying any luck with injuries. And Ethan Ross comes on for him within 5 minutes. He's been sparkled on the park as well, so we thought we were going to have to make another change there. So we're down to bare bones again. You look at the bench. Brad's on the bench, but Brad's still chasing fitness. He only trained twice this week. He's only trained twice in I think probably the last 2 or 3 weeks. So he's chasing fitness as well, and obviously young Arman and Greg Young are making the bench up. So once again, fully stretched with the squad. So all credit to them for that.
And finally, that battling display and those goals scored, it could potentially set us up really nicely for next week. We're going to talk to you and John through the week leading up to the cup final, but we can now focus on that knockout, that final, and that chance to get some silverware in the cabinet. Yeah, very much so. As I mentioned to you the other day, it was great in 2014 against Rangers. Fantastic day out for the fans from there, and it'll be a good build up this week. The players are obviously a wee bit disappointed today not to get the 3 points, but we'll come back in next week. We'll work hard. We'll look forward to the cup final. Hopefully get a few bodies back. It's interesting to see Frankie Masonda managing to get a goal for Zambia. It's a pity he can't score for us, but hopefully he'll come back injury free. Ben Williamson as well, and that will beef the squad up, and then we'll
see how Jamie McDonald and Christoph Berra go from there. Once again, I've got to thank the fans. You know, a beautiful day up here in Arbroath, and the fans were terrific from the start right through to the very end there. And you know, just once again, thanks very much to them. And as I say, I think we've got 2,000 tickets sold already for next Sunday's game, and hopefully they can come out in their numbers, because I know myself it's a fantastic day, and we all had a fantastic day back in 2014.
Great, thanks for that, Paul. Safe journey home.
Thanks, Neil.